This is breaking news from 7 Eyewitness News.
We have breaking news this noon. First on 7, corruption, bribery, and fraud. It's all part of a scandal that may reach as high as the governor's office in Albany. Good afternoon once again. Our top story today, federal prosecutors in Manhattan have announced just a short time ago a series of public corruption charges, all in connection to Governor Cuomo's Buffalo Billion development project here. Now, charges have been announced against 9 people so far. There may be more, including 2 former aides to Governor Cuomo and 3 people who work for Ciminelli Development Corporation here in Buffalo, including that company's CEO. Again, those charges include bribery, corruption, and fraud, all to do with the Buffalo Billion. Now, locally, these charges could have a big impact on the Riverbend facility in South Buffalo, the future home of the giant Solar City Corporation. Our reporter, Katie Morris, here now with more. She's gone through this entire 80-page complaint this morning. So, Katie, what are some of the most important details that we need to learn out of this document?
All right, Keith. Well, here's a look at that actual complaint. You can see just how long it is, released this morning. Among those 9 people facing charges, as you said, 3 from the Buffalo development company LPCiminelli, Louis Ciminelli, Michael Leopold, and Kevin Schuler. They're appearing before a federal judge as we speak. My colleague Ed Dranch is in court right now. He's following that end of the story. But first, let's take a look at the accusations here against these developers. The U.S. Attorney in New York City saying these LPCiminelli developers committed wire fraud and bribery. This complaint alleges that the RFP, or the request for proposal, for that Riverbend project was tailored to Ciminelli, that the way it was designed, the wording in that request meant only that company would meet the qualifications. The report cites a back and forth emails from state officials and these Ciminelli developers talking about how to best word the request to ensure that company would get the job. Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz spoke today about this complaint. He says governments have to handle RFPs the right way.
If that was done properly in the situation, we wouldn't be talking about indictments against local developers, but it appears that there was improprieties. It appears there may have been bad levels of corruption. If that's the case, people need to be held responsible.
Okay, again, those 3 developers with LPCiminelli in federal court right now. They're expected to plead not guilty to those bribery and wire fraud charges against them. All of them have lawyers. Again, Ed Dranch is there right now, have the latest. We've also reached out to Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown, as well as other local development companies. We're going to have reaction to this complaint throughout the day right on our WKBW app and later on 7 Eyewitness News at 5 and 6. Keith?